What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Conceited Aim, back with another Apex Legend video. Now, I hope you guys are all having a great, successful day, okay? Because I am. I'm having a great day on Apex. Now, in today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to rank each legend from D tier to S tier, meaning we are ranking each legend from worst to first. Before we get into this video, make sure you like up the video and also subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, you're getting scanned by Bloodhound. And no one wants to be scanned by Bloodhound over and over and over again. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also comment down below who is your favorite legend and why. Let's start off with the D tiers. Now, D tiers are legends to me whose abilities are weak and their abilities hurt them more than it helps. Two legends make my D tier list, and that is Crypto and Octane. Even though this gameplay is a 12 kill game with Octane, Octane is one of the worst legends in this current meta, okay? So Crypto is 10 times worse than Octane, and here's why. Crypto's best abilities happen when he is AFK, when he doesn't notice what's happening around him. And that hurts him more than it helps him, because being in your drone for 30 seconds to a minute, it allows teams to push. And sometimes they will push right into the building when you in your drone and you are getting lasered. Staying in your drone for 60 seconds just for your drone to get shot down in 10 seconds kind of hinders what you're trying to do in Apex. And Crypto is just not that type of legend. Crypto is more of a passive legend. He's more of a, hey guys, I'm gonna check everything else out. You go get all the kills, and I'm gonna sit back and watch in my drone. Now, moving on to the crackhead, I meant to Octane, to the reckless one. Octane is the complete total opposite of Crypto. If Crypto is passive and sit back, Octane is in your face and uberly aggressive. Still, his abilities hurt you more than it helps. When you're trying to be the first into a gunfight and you inject that stem juice into your system and it's pulsing through your veins and you're sprinting for like 6 seconds into a fight 30% more faster, you also took a lot of damage. So now you at a disadvantage in a gunfight. His launch pad is easy to track, meaning if you bounce on the launch pad, the guy on the ground, it's easy to track you. It's so easy. It's the same pattern. It's not like it changed. It's easy to be lasered. There's many times I've been lasered out of the air playing with Octane. As many times I try to run away, lasered with Octane. So if you want to play Octane style of aggressiveness, you can use a character like Bangalore. So on to the C tier legends. Now, these are legends that could be good legends if you master their skills right, but their abilities are just basic or even decent, or they have 2 good abilities and 1 very bad ability. The 3 legends that crack this list for me is Revenant, Bangalore, and Lifeline. Revenant comes in first because I just felt bamboozled. Looking at the trailer for season 4, I thought Revenant was going to come and revolutionize this game. I thought there was going to be nothing but Revenants running around the map. But we got the complete opposite. It was probably one of the worst released new characters ever. And still to this day, he needs a major buff. His ultimate was supposed to be game changing, but all we got is a smart ass robot that's literally the complete opposite of your boy Pathfinder. Now, here's why Revenant is in C tier. He's in C tier because of this. ultimate ability to me is trash. I just feel like it could be better in two places. It should be smaller and less noticeable, and the opponents shouldn't be able to use it unless you have one on your team. It's kind of like having Caustic on your team. The only ones can see through smoke is Caustic. If you have a Revenant on your team, then you can use his totem. I would take that. But having random 3 people who doesn't even have Revenant be able to use the shadow mode, coming to third party, your third party, and then someone behind them is third partying them with the same ult that you put out, I feel like that lessens his value. But his other 2 abilities, I love him to death. The next on this list is Bangalore. We're keeping with the ultimate themes. Bangalore's ultimate is trash. Everything else that she has to offer, I love it, even down to her skins. Like, I really want Bangalore to be a B tier, A tier legend, but you can't be when your ultimate is the worst ultimate in the game. Yes, Bangalore's ultimate is the worst ultimate in the game. First of all, it's too slow. Secondly, if you know the pattern or how the missiles fall, you can still rush a team. You don't even have to retreat. She has the worst ult in the game. Her smokes are amazing and her double time is awesome, okay? But she only sits at C tier because of her ultimate. So Lifeline ends my C tier. I love Lifeline. She was just on the nose of being B tier, but she needs a major rework when it comes to her abilities, because I know a lot of Lifeline mains are doing 2 things. Are literally bored to death playing Lifeline or switching to the Gibster, because Gibby is just a steroid version of Lifeline. If you solo queue up and all your teammates are gone, all your abilities go right along with them, because most of your abilities literally help other people. Now, the tactical drone is something that I like, and her sliding in and rezzing people is something cool too. But like I said before, Gibby does it better. And we just need to scratch this whole care package thing if you're not going to give us any better armor than purple. At this point in Apex, we should get at least purple Evo shields. Like, make it worth 1 drop. It takes forever for her to get a care package, and you can't even get gold in the care package. I feel like her drop takes too long for us to be sitting there for a blue body shield. They need to enhance it to like a gold, or at least a blue Evo shield or a purple Evo shield or something like that. That wraps up my C tier. Now, coming in my B tier, these are more fun legends. These legends really don't help you with the outcome of the game, where they don't really help you rotate. But these legends are fun to play. Like, don't get me wrong. Mirage, Bloodhound, and Loba. So I'm gonna start this one off with Loba, because she was almost C, but I put her in the B, because a lot of her abilities only work in early game situation. It helps you loot early, but by the time you get into end game, the only thing that really matters on Loba is her tactical. Now, don't get me wrong now. Loba thick. That girl thick. Damn, that girl thick. she thick now. But that don't hide the fact that her abilities are trash come end game. By end game, everything is already looted. You know what I'm saying? You can't really see purple. The black market will give away your location. And I mean, sometimes that black market can come in clutch. I have clutched a couple games where I needed a shield swap, so I just dropped the market down and grabbed the shield swap and end up winning the game. That is clutch, but the animation to go through that is kind of long, so that can kind of get you killed. And her tactical is kind of, when she twirl her fingers around when she land, can kind of really get you killed. So you got to be really skilled to bring out the best in Loba. Loba comes in first on the B tier list. Second is Mirage. Mirage has the biggest glow up of 2020. A lot of the year for 2020 has been bad for everybody but Mirage. Mirage has made it. He has arrived. He went from one of the worst legends in the game to probably mid-tier in one single patch. His life of the party ultimate is a thing of beauty. I'm saying all this because I used to main Mirage. When the game first came out, that was my first 1,000 kills was Mirage, man. So it's a thing of beauty for me, but when it comes to the outcome of the game, Mirage plays no part of it. He is a fun legend to use. Not much strategy goes into him. It's throw a decoy one way, run the other way, drop your ult, and just run away. Or you can actually revive your teammates and go cloaked for a couple seconds, which is, I think, is awesome. Fun character to play with, just not one of the best. The Bloodhound is by far one of the funnest characters to play with, but like I said, he's not gonna really influence the outcomes of games. I say this because if you ever played with Bloodhound, there's a lot of stuff on the screen, a lot. There's not a lot of help of getting in and out of situations like the rest of the people on this list. Bloodhound, if you in it for good. You know, if you chasing people down, there is no cue on the ground that tell you, hey dude, don't go in that door, because there's 3 people aiming at you. Once Bloodhound is in, he's in. Okay, but if you want to run around get kills, Bloodhound is the character to do it. I love all his abilities. I just wish he had the ability to escape, but maybe if he did that, he would be OP as hell. Now to my tier A legends. We have Paffy, we have Toxic, Caustic, and we have Little Miss Watson. We start off with Pathfinder. I know a lot of people think like Pathfinder nerf, man. He nerf Pathfinder. He trash now. Pathfinder will never be trash for the simple fact his ult is one of the best ults in the game, and it could win you a game without doing anything but getting high ground. Pathfinder and getting high ground for the team is the ultimate move that you can do. Pathfinder, yes, his grapple was numbed down. They needed to nerf his grapple because that dude was Spider-Man. Pathfinder is still A tier. Next is Toxic Caustic. The simple fact that now your teammates don't slow down when you drop your gas, it's a little better. I call him Toxic Caustic because the only way to kill a Caustic is to have a Caustic. That's it. If they in a room chilling, that room is smoked out. I'm talking about Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, smoked out. That joint is smoked all the way out. I even seen some Caustics run up on people while they was looting, drop his ult, and kill teams. He can change the outcome of games quick. If you know where the circle is and you set up, you can win a lot of games with Caustic. So the next one has to be Watson. Watson has to be on the top of any A tier list because Watson is the defensive guru. She is the only person that can stop the almighty heavily ult from Gibby. And just off that alone makes her A tier quality. And once she gets set up, just like Caustic, it's a wrap. Once them poles get her lighten up, it's over. If they know where the end circle is and a Watson has a building or a high mountain, it is a wrap. There is no way you can possibly bring that team down if the circle is ending over there with Watson on your team. She is the ultimate team player. So we talked about D tier, C tier, B tier, and even A tier. But this tier right here, they are head and shoulders above the rest. This is my S tier. And the S tier has one person in it. Yes, it does. And that is Gibby. Gibby is the only S tier. And here's why. A Gibby ult makes everybody run in the opposite direction, because if you stay in a Gibby ult, you are dead. Gibby's dome shield, his tactical, is basically, like I said before, lifeline shield when she's rezzing people on steroids, where he can stand up, he can peek in, peek out, shoot. He actually picks people up by the neck and then smacks them on the ass, and them guys get back to fighting. Don't let Gibby have a gold red shield. I mean, not red shield, a gold backpack either. Oh my goodness. Gibby gun shield, we already know how OP Gibby's gun shield. Put a red shield on Gibby plus his gun shield plus was it forfeit or fortitude or whatever it is. Gibby is like 500 damage to kill. Gibby is the man. Now I know you like, hold up. You done went through S tier, A tier, B, C, and D, and you're missing a person. Today, I invent a new tier. The tier is G tier. There is only one character that fits in this G tier, and that is Wraith. Wraith is the god of all these legends. If her ult was as OP as Gibby's, she would be literally out of this world. If you want to win a rank game, if you want to win pretty much games, if you want great clips, if you just want to outplay people, if you want the ultimate flank, if you want to avoid contact, if you want to be the first in and the first out, and like Wraith is everything that you want in a legend. She can be a camper, she can be a rusher, she can shoot long range, she can go medium range. Like, there is no limit to what Wraith can do, and that's why she is in my G tier. G tier, she stands alone. All right, and that is my ranking. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a long video, but it had to be, because you had to get the details on why I put certain legends where I put them. Now, like I said before, all these legends can be good in their own right. They all valuable in certain situations. But the people in the G, the people in the S, and the people in the A and B, they pretty much flexible, and they can do a lot more than the people C down to the D. So this has been my ranking of the Apex Legends from worst to first. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you stayed this long, go ahead and drop a like. Also, rate my list. Rate it down below in the comments, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you don't want Gibby's ult falling on you in your sleep tonight. So this has been your boy Conceited Aim, and I'm out. Peace.
Taking fire. Charging on my shields.